After months of waiting, George Russell has finally signed a new contract with Mercedes. The announcement came today, just 6 races before the end of the 2025 season. Mercedes confirmed that both Russell and Andrea Kimi Antonelli will continue as their driver lineup for 2026. However, the details of the deal reveal a fascinating story about what Russell had to accept to secure his future with the team. According to The Independent, Russell has signed a multi-year extension that runs into 2026 and beyond. This is crucial because it gives Russell the long-term security he's been demanding for months. He will reportedly earn around $30 million per year, making him the third highest-paid driver on the grid behind only Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. It's a significant pay increase and reflects his status as one of the top drivers in Formula One right now. But there's something curious about how Mercedes announced the contract. The official press release only mentioned Russell and Antonelli continuing into 2026. It didn't specify exactly how many years Russell's deal covers. According to the race, Russell's contract actually runs into 2027, despite how it was presented. This wording feels deliberate and reveals Mercedes' true intentions. Mercedes is clearly keeping its options open for Max Verstappen in 2027. Toto Wolff has made no secret of his desire to sign the 4-time world champion if he becomes available. By announcing the contract this way, Mercedes is sending a message. While Russell has a multi-year deal, nothing is guaranteed beyond 2026 if Verstappen becomes free. Russell's negotiating position was complicated. He wanted a long-term contract with full security, but he didn't have many options elsewhere on the grid. The only potential openings were at Red Bull, Racing Bulls, and Alpine, none of which were appealing alternatives to Mercedes, especially with the new regulations coming in 2026. In truth, Russell needed Mercedes more than he wanted to admit. The delay in announcing the contract was about fine-tuning the details. Russell was very specific about what he wanted in the deal. According to The Independent, he negotiated to limit his sponsor-related appearances away from the racetrack. He wants to prioritize rest and recovery between race weekends, similar to how Lewis Hamilton approached his later years at Mercedes. For example, just 12 hours after his victory in Singapore 2 weeks ago, Russell was in Kuala Lumpur for his annual visit with Mercedes title sponsor Petronas. In his new deal, the number and location of future appearances have been carefully defined. Russell believes that lifestyle choices can make as much difference to performance as a new rear wing or suspension upgrade. Toto Wolff addressed the delay, saying that confirming the driver lineup was always just a matter of when, not if. He explained that they wanted to take their time and make sure everyone on all sides was happy. This suggests that the negotiations were more complex than a simple contract extension. Russell has certainly earned this new deal through his performances in 2025. He's won 2 races in Canada and Singapore, bringing his career total to 5 wins. He's also claimed 8 podiums, despite driving a Mercedes that's often been only the 4th fastest car on the grid. His drive to 2nd place in Azerbaijan, despite being unwell, was a testament to his determination. More importantly, Russell has thrived as Mercedes' #1 driver in the absence of Lewis Hamilton. He has completely dominated his rookie teammate Antonelli, outscoring him 237 points to 88. He stepped up as team leader and proven that he can win a world championship in the right. However, the way Mercedes has handled this contract suggests that Russell is still not viewed as irreplaceable. The race's Jack Benyon wrote that it doesn't feel like Russell has been treated as an absolute necessity for Mercedes, which is strange, given his results. He's made losing arguably the best Formula One driver in history seem like only a minor inconvenience. That says it all. The big question now is what this contract means for Russell's future beyond 2026. If Mercedes builds a championship-winning car for the new regulations, 2026 could finally be Russell's year. The paddock talk suggests that Mercedes are early frontrunners for next season, when new engine and chassis regulations come into effect. They nailed the last major rule change in 2014, sparking the most dominant era in F1 history. The team is eager to move on from the ground effect era, which has brought them just 7 wins in 86 races. They're now looking ahead to a new dawn, and Russell will be leading that charge. However, if Mercedes struggles in 2026, or if Max Verstappen becomes available for 2027, Russell's position could become vulnerable. The vague wording of the announcement suggests Mercedes wants flexibility.